Let's look at this question. In our Liga, a football tournament, there are 15 teams competing in a round robin format. Each team plays with all the other teams exactly once. The top two teams during the league will play the finals against each other. After every match, points will be awarded to both the teams based on the following criteria. Okay. One win gets you 3 points, one draw gets you 1 point, and one loss gets you 0. When 11 of the 15 teams are done playing their matches, the following observations were made about the top 5 teams at that stage. Okay. Small bits of information about league tournament. If there are 15 teams competing in a round robin format, every team plays against every other team exactly once. Every team is going to play 14 matches. Now we are told 11 of the 15 teams 11 of the 15 teams are done playing the matches. So there are only 4 teams that have matches left. And those 4 teams are these: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and sorry, not Atletico Madrid and Sevilla. These 4 teams have matches left, which means Valencia's matches are done. Valencia's matches are done. Okay. Now, following observations are made about top 5 teams at that stage. Real Madrid scored the highest points. Currently, the team at the top of the table with the highest points total is Barcelona, and it has played 13 matches. It has 32 points left. Atletico Madrid is second, Valencia is third, Real Madrid is fourth, and Sevilla is fifth. But the interesting bit of information from here that you can see, Valencia has played all its matches. The other 11 teams that have not been mentioned, or whatever, other 10 teams that have not been mentioned, they have also completed their matches because 11 of the 15 teams were done playing all their matches. Real Madrid has to play 3 more matches. It cannot play with anyone else. So Real Madrid's matches, Real Madrid, the 3 matches that it will have will be with Barcelona, Atletico, and Sevilla. With Atletico versus Barcelona, and with Real Madrid versus Sevilla. Now see, Real Madrid is supposed to end. First point says Real Madrid is supposed to end with the highest points. So the options available for Real Madrid to end with the highest points is it is currently 6 points behind Barcelona. It is currently 6 points behind Barcelona. So either it has to win all 3 matches, the remaining 3 matches that Real Madrid has. If it wins all its matches, it will reach a points total of 35, which is greater than Barcelona. Or it can win 2 matches and have 1 draw. It can win 2 matches and have 1 draw. But that draw should not be against Barcelona. Because say Real Madrid won against Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid won against Sevilla, and it drew against Barcelona, then Real Madrid will reach a points total of 33. Barcelona will also reach a points total of 33. But the instruction is Real Madrid scored the highest points, which is to say Real Madrid is definitely beating Barcelona. Real Madrid is definitely beating Barcelona. Whether it is definitely beating Atletico Madrid and Sevilla, we don't know. But Real Madrid is definitely beating Barcelona. In the match of Real Madrid versus Barcelona, definitely Real Madrid is winning. Achha. We have one more wonderful thing. See, Barcelona needs to play 1 more match. That is happening with Real Madrid. Real Madrid needs to play 3 more matches. Those 3 matches are recorded. Atletico Madrid will reach a total of matches played as 13, and Sevilla will reach a total of matches played as 13, which means 1 more match is needed for Atletico and 1 more match is needed for Sevilla. So they will play against each other. These are the 4 matches that are left in the tournament. These are the 4 matches that are left in the tournament. I'm keeping this separate. Okay, the 3 matches for Real Madrid and the 1 match not involving Real Madrid is Atletico Madrid versus Sevilla. Real Madrid scored the highest points. Either it wins all 3 matches or it wins 2 matches and draws 1 of them. Okay, let's see. Further, when all the teams have played, point 2, no 2 teams among the top 5 have the same number of drawn matches. And this throws a spanner in our works. Because right now we will have to figure out what is the potential number of drawn matches that they currently have. So I'll start off with the first team, Barcelona. win, draws, and loss. Are there multiple cases? 32 points. The simplest way to get there would be 10 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. 10 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. Now, the next possible case would be, see, I've reached 30 points from wins, and the remaining points by draws. The next highest possible points total via wins that he can get will be 9, from 9 to 5. From if 9 wins, it would need 5 draws, but that would lead to 14 matches. So no, this cannot be a possible case. Currently, Barcelona has definitely won. For Barcelona, we have a unique case possible. For the current points total that it has, it will have 10 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And the wonderful thing is, after the match with Real Madrid, in which we know Madrid won, Barcelona will end up with 10 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. I'm writing it separately. This is the state according to the table, and this is the final state Barcelona ends up at. Let us work it out for Atletico Madrid. Wins, draws, and losses. It needs to reach 29 points. So 9 wins, 2 draws would work. 9 win, 2 draws, 1 loss. This will work. And the next possible case, is there another possible case that we can potentially have for Atletico Madrid? Atletico Madrid, 9 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. For 29 points. If I go with 8 wins, I will need 5 draws, which will need 13 matches. So yes, this is also guaranteed for Atletico Madrid. But we can't say what points Atletico Madrid will end up with because we don't know the outcome of the matches with Sevilla and with Real Madrid. So currently, this is like the according to table. According to table, we know Barcelona is here, Atletico Madrid is here. Now let's look at Sevilla. It has 12 matches and 23 points. So win, draws, and losses. Best simplest way to get it is 7 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses. 7 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Now, if I go down to 6 wins and 5 draws and 1 loss, even that would work. 6 win, 5 draws, and 1 loss would also work for Sevilla. So these two are possibilities for Sevilla. It is not guaranteed outcome, how many wins and how many draws. But I can't go any further. For 5 wins, I would need 8 draws, which would mean 13 matches. So these are the two possibilities for Sevilla, according to the table right now. For Real Madrid, I'll go win, draw, and loss. Win, draw, and loss. The current state is 8 wins, 2 draws. The simplest starting point will be 8 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Then 7 wins would need 5 draws, and that would need 12 matches. So no, this is the current state for Real Madrid. What happens later, we can't be certain. And for the final team, Valencia, let me do win, draws, and losses. I can have the simplest starting point will be 9 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. 9 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. Will this work? Absolutely. Okay, this thing, I think I have made a mistake. This should be 3. This should be 3. For Sevilla, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. That will give me a total of 12 matches. Okay, the next case will be 8 wins and 4 draws. So yes, this is also possible. And the next case will be 7 wins, 7 draws, and 0 losses. Valencia has 3 possibilities according to the score that is given currently in the table. Valencia has 3 possibilities. Okay. Valencia has 3 possibilities. Okay. Now let us try to pay attention to this second instruction. No two teams among the top 5 have the same number of drawn matches. We know at the end, Barcelona definitely has 2 drawn matches. Currently, Atletico Madrid also has 2 drawn matches. Real Madrid also has 2 drawn matches. Which means Real Madrid cannot end up with 2 drawn matches. Which means Real Madrid cannot win all its remaining matches. If Real Madrid wins all its remaining matches, the number of wins for Real Madrid and the number of wins for Barcelona, the number of draws for Real Madrid and number of draws for Barcelona will become identical, which is to say Real Madrid needs to have, out of these three matches, it needs to have 2 wins and 1 draw. 2 wins and 1 draw, which means finally, what is the state that Real Madrid will reach? 2 wins more. So 10 wins, 8 to 1. Sorry. 2 wins and 1 draw. So 10 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. This is where Madrid would reach, or a points total of 33. This will be 32 points. Now see the potential problems. Atletico Madrid is at 2 draws. Can it have 2 draws by the end of the tournament? No. Can it have 3 draws by the end of the tournament? No. It cannot have 2 draws by the end of the tournament because Barcelona has 2 draws. Can it have 3 draws by the end of the tournament? No, because Real Madrid has 3 draws. So Atletico Madrid needs 4 draws at least. Atletico Madrid has only 2 matches left. So this will be a draw. And this will be a draw. Both the Atletico Madrid remaining matches have to be draws. And therefore, it will end up with 9 wins, 4 draws, and 1 loss, which gives it 31 points. Atletico Madrid ends up with 31 points. Okay. Now let's look at Sevilla. Sevilla could potentially have 2 draws initially or 5 draws initially. If it had 2 draws initially, Real Madrid is having 2 victories. 1 victory is against Barcelona, another victory is against Sevilla. If Sevilla had 2 draws initially, and the match against Real Madrid it lost, and match against Sevilla, the match against Atletico Madrid it drew, Sevilla will end up with 3 draws. But we are told that out of the top 5 teams, no 2 teams have the same number of drawn matches. So this will not be the initial case for Sevilla. The initial case for Sevilla has to be 6-5-1. And now it has drawn 1 more match against Atletico Madrid. It has lost 1 match against Real Madrid. Finally, it has 6, 6, and 2. Or altogether, it has 6 into 3 is 18 plus 6. So it has 24 points. Now, for Valencia, we know that the top 5 teams ended up with different number of draws. So Valencia having 1 draw is possible, yes. Valencia having 4 draws is not possible because Atletico Madrid has 4 draws. So this case is out. Valencia having 7 draws is possible. Both of these cases are possible for Valencia. Last instruction. Among the top 5 teams, Valencia is not involved in the highest number of drawn matches. Right now, Barcelona has 2 drawn matches, Atletico Madrid has 4 drawn matches, Sevilla has 6 drawn matches, Real Madrid has 3 drawn matches, and Valencia has either 1 or 7 drawn matches. If Valencia has 7 drawn matches, it will have the highest number of drawn matches. So this case is also ruled out, which means Valencia had 9 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses, or it ended up with 28 points. This was anyway certain. Valencia had to end up with 28 points. All its matches were already accounted for prior to whatever processing needed to happen later. So now we have points for all the teams, how many wins, how many draws, how many losses. Let's get to individual questions. Who is the other finalist with Real Madrid? Real Madrid is 33 points. The other finalist is Barcelona, or option A. Out of all the matches played by Sevilla during the tournament, how many ended in a draw? Finally, Sevilla had 6 draws. So again, option A, 6 will be the answer. Which team scored the 4th highest? This is rank 1. This is rank 2. This is rank 3. This is rank 4. Valencia is the team that scored the fourth highest. The last question, of the top 5 teams, which team lost the maximum number of matches? So Barcelona lost 1 match, Atletico lost 1 match, Sevilla lost 2 matches, Real Madrid lost 1 match, Valencia lost 4 matches. So Valencia lost the maximum number of matches. The correct answer has to be option A, and that is the entirety of this set. This is a beautiful variation on our traditional games and theory set, games and tournament theory set. Hopefully you learned something.